Alright, boys and girls, welcome to Go on Guitar. Alright, so it is party time with boys and girls and liquor and fun, cause Post Malone and Blake Shelton did this Pour Me a Drink song, so they're really having fun. We're gonna follow them. Let's take a look at this cool song. So we're gonna do that with the capo set on the 4th fret, and if you watch the music video, you will actually see how Post Malone uses his capo on 4th at about 1 minute and 17 seconds into the song. He's playing there, so we're gonna follow him and do exactly the same. So capo on 4th, that's the scenario here, and we're gonna go over some chords. I believe they are 6. So we're gonna start with G, and that is 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and 3rd E. We have E minor next, so that is open E, 2nd A, 2nd D, open G, open B, and open E. C coming up there, so that will be 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. We have D as well, so that is open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. A minor, and A minor goes open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 1st B, open E, and the final chord, of course, it's a bar chord. Gotta have it. So that is the B minor. You have the bar or index finger set on the 2nd fret. You don't have to bar the last E string, just the 5 strings below. And then you need to add 4th on D, 4th on G, and 3rd on B. Alright, so we're gonna start to look at the strumming pattern. It's very easy. We're gonna do that with G, since that is how the song starts. So if you grab the G chord, one string around will be down, up, clap, up. Very common. So down, up, clap, up. That's one round, and a couple rounds to get the feeling for it. Goes. So very easy. Let's dive into the song and start with the verse. So you're gonna play G, 2 string rounds, E minor, 2, back to G, 2, and again back to E minor, 2. Then you're gonna play C2, D2, A minor 2, and D2. All that is one chord progression round, and you're gonna play for 2 rounds here in the first verse. So let's do one round together. And I'm gonna speak and mention the chords meanwhile, starting with G2. E2, G2, E2, C2, D2, A minor, and D2. That's one round. You'll finish 2 rounds, and that take you to the chorus part. Okay, so the chorus is G2, E minor 2, C2, and D2. I'm gonna play it for 2 rounds. Let's do one round together. Starting with G, E, C, D. 2 rounds of that, and that will take you to the post-chorus parts. All right, so you're gonna continue this with the same strumming, and it goes E minor 2, D2, C2, then B minor 2, A minor 2, and D, just one down with a pause. In this first post-chorus part, you use that final D, just one down and a pause. And you're gonna do it for only this one chord progression round. So again, let's play together. E minor, D2, C2, B minor 2, A minor 2, D, and a pause. And that pause builds up for the instrumental part that comes right after, and it goes G2, E minor 2, back to G2, then C1 and D1. Only for one round, and it goes like this. right, so that ends the first round out of everything almost, and we're back now to the second verse and second round. So you're gonna play in the same way for the second verse. Only difference here is you're gonna play it only for one chord progression round instead of two. So now only one, and that takes you to the second chorus, played in the exact same way as the first one. And then the second post chorus is played almost in the exact same way. Remember, the last D and the final D there in the post chorus part was just one down the pause. This time you play two strumming rounds. So you're gonna end with A minor 2 and then D2. Okay? So that's the only difference. You play it for only one round, and that takes you to the second instrumental part. Again, played in the exact same way as the first one. After the second instrumental part comes a bridge part. Okay, so it starts about 2 minutes and 10 seconds into the song after the second instrumental part. And now we're gonna use the same similar chords but a different strumming pattern. All right, so we're gonna illustrate it with the G, since that is the chord that starts everything. You're just gonna alternate, I can just mention that, alternate G, E minor, G, E minor for only these two rounds, and that's it. But we need to learn the strumming pattern, and it goes like this. Okay, so it's a total of 8 downs, and you want to highlight the third down, the 6th down, and the final 8 down. And you highlight that in a way that you're going to play on the bass strings for all the other downs, but this 3rd, 6th, and 8th down, you're going to play it on the higher strings down here. So slowly, it goes like this. And that is one round. So, bass, bass, top, bass, bass, top, bass, top. You're gonna play it one round per chord, like I said, G, E minor, G, E minor. And after the last E minor here, the second time, you have a big pause, and that ends this bridge parts. So slowly it goes like this. Pause. Okay, so that's the bridge parts, and then we're back in the final stages here of this song. We're gonna go into the third chorus, and that third chorus is played in exact the same way as the previous choruses. 2 rounds of G, E minor, C, D. And then after that third chorus, you go into the third post-chorus part, and that one is played in exact the same way as the second chorus. Remember, we had the differences there in the last D chord. You're gonna play it in the same way as you just played the second post-chorus part with the D, 2 strumming rounds in the end. That is the third post-chorus part. And after that, it follows with an outro, and it goes G2, E minor 2, G2, E minor 2, G2, E minor 2. So 3 rounds back and forth, G, E minor, G, E minor, G, E minor. And then you're gonna end with G2, C1, D1, and G1 down on that final G, and that is the end. I'm gonna play it through for you so you understand what we're doing here. So let's go. G, E minor, G, E minor, G, C, D, and G. And that G ends Post Malone's and Blake Shelton's Pour Me a Drink. What a cool song. Country vibes all over it, and happiness. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Very song actually. Fits guitar very, very well. 6 easy chords and an easy strumming pattern. That's it. So if you enjoyed this tutorial, show me some love back. Leave me a comment. Subscribe to this channel and support me that way. Till next time, play tuned.